who is the revealer of all great and sacred truth. Dear brothers and sisters, I don't care how old any of us get to be in this world's life. No one in this room can thank Almighty God, Allah, enough for not one servant. But today, let us thank Him for every righteous servant that God Himself sent to fallen humanity.
Yes, sir.
We thank Him for Abraham.
Yes, sir.
We thank Him for Moses. We thank Him for Jesus. And we thank Him for Muhammad.
Yes.
We don't make no distinctions between these great men. They are all from the one God.
That's right. That's right.
I refuse to let my enemy make me choose one over the other one.
That's right. Come on, brother.
Which will cause you to become a religious gangbanger.
Come on. That's right. Make it plain.
They all come from the same hood.
That's right. That's right.
They all are in the same gang.
That's right. Come on.
Huh? So I thank Allah for these great and worthy servants of His. But as it would be, anytime a people goes into bondage and is captured by another people, God, out of His love, out of His infinite wisdom, because God is the same God.
Come on. Always.
And whatever He has done for one people, He will do it for the next.
Come on. Come on. Set the record.
God saw us coming into bondage in America.
Come on.
And wrote about it before it even happened.
Come on. Come on. Think of that.
I know. You saying what? Well, you're a Negro. You are an ex-slave. They didn't teach you right.
That's right.
Any man that won't treat you right, will not turn around and teach you right. That's right. I always ask the religious scholars, God, who is omnipotent, He knows everything.
That's right. Come on.
He knows what was, He knows what is. God knows what's going to happen before it even happens.
That's right.
So I say to the Christian scholar, I ask the rabbis,
come on.
I ask the Islamic scholars, did not God, out of His infinite wisdom, see black people coming into bondage?
Come on, brother minister, put them on the square.
And if so, where can I find it in the Bible and in the Quran?
Come on, come on.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Many of them don't think we are nothing.
Come on, come on, come on.
They have reduced us to animals.
That's right.
But I thank Allah.
Yes, sir.
The enemy is never going to teach you right. This is why God told Abraham that his seed was going to go into bondage. Come on. Among some strange people. Then God told Abraham they would suffer for 400 years.
Come on, come on.
Yes, sir. Then God said to Abraham, don't worry, because after that 400 years, I'm coming.
Come on, come on.
Wait a minute, God, you coming?
Come on, come on, come on, God.
Well, I'm a Negro in America, and my surrogate father, white folks,
come on,
have taught us all of our slave lives that you are a nothingness.
That's what they teach. That's what they teach.
I've been told all my life, you some spirit, you some energy somewhere that I can't experience.
Come on, Smooth. Come on, Smooth.
Read, fool.
Think about that.
As Brother Landon said, he tells you, I made you in my image. That means if you got an image, I got one.
That's right. That's right.
He said, I made you after my likeness. If you got a likeness, it's because it's after mine.
That's right.
I patterned you.
Come on.
I
Come on, fruit. Come on, fruit.
From the architectural part of my mind, you're my creation.
Come on.
God said you are the best of my creation.
That's right.
Well, if you and I are the best of his creation,
come on,
what
Maker.
house then would he reside in?
Come on, Maker. Come on, Maker.
Oh, I thank Allah.
Yes,
oh, I got to tell you something today. Y'all ready for some good news?
Yes, sir.
Oh, the good news is all of our suffering in America is about over.
Come on, come on, come on.
The good news is that they have reduced us to niggers, to gang members, to prostitutes, to pimps.
Come on.
All of that is about to be over.
Come on, brother. Bring in the word of righteousness.
The condition that black people are in, that brown people are in, that the Native Americans is in, this is not our natural state.
Not at all, sir.
I'm here to tell you a man came.
Yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir.
His name is Master Farrakahn.
Come on, yes, sir. Set it straight, brother.
He came from the east. Elijah Muhammad tried to tell you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A man came. And he did in Deuteronomy what Moses was told. And when I find them, I'm going to raise one from among them. He raised for us a Georgia-born black. Yes,
come on, brother.
I'm so happy.
Yes, sir. Come on, Georgia boy.
I'm so happy.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Because when I go among the Chinese, man, they have a deity called Buddha that looks like them.
That's right. That's right.
When I go among some in the Asian community, they have Krishna that look like them.
That's right. That's right.
Even white people who couldn't accept the black Jesus.
Come on. Come on.
They made Jesus into their color. They even have a made-up deity.
Yes, sir.
That look like them.
That's right.
We are the only ethnic group in the world, the black, the brown, and the red, that have a deity that look like the people that brought us into slavery.
Come on, come on. Think of that.
But I'm here to tell you that God came and raised a black man.
Come on, come on.
I know you don't want to accept it because the white man has downloaded the virus of self-hatred in them.
That's right. That's right. Come on, brother minister.
I don't care how Muslim you are in the Nation of Islam, we still have a tinge of suffering from self-hatred with a bow tie on.
That's right.
With a headpiece on.
Come on, brother minister. Come on, brother minister.
That is a hard-to-break disease.
It is. Come on. Come on. It's the Negro.
Oh, that Elijah Muhammad. We have a Jesus that look like us.
That's right. That's right.
And from his mind, he gave birth to that child who is to rule with a rod of iron.
That's right.
That iron represents his truth.
The
truth of Farrakahn cannot be beat.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, brother, let me tell you.
Not at all.
Look, when the truth from the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad comes from the mouth of Minister Farrakahn, it knocks out your lie.
That's right. That's right. Falsehood.
A lie can't even stand in the midst of truth.
Tell them about that light, brother minister.
Huh? A lie is like a sissy when truth comes. That's what I said.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Soft.
It has to flee.
Yes, sir.
I thank Allah.
Yes, sir, brother minister.
There's a man in our midst today that's walking in the perfect footsteps of Jesus himself.
That's right. That's right.
In fact, the Jesus that you have been waiting for is here.
Come on.
And he's been here teaching for over 40 years. That man is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakahn.
Come on, brother minister.
In their holy and righteous names, I greet you, my beautiful brothers and sisters, potentially.
Potentially. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. In greeting words of peace. We need peace.
Yes, sir.
We got a fool in the White House. We got a fool in the hood. Crazy is the order of the day.
Crazy as hell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hope they keep the button away from Trump.
Yeah.
I hope he ain't holding on to the suitcase that's got the button in it that will ignite the atom bomb.
That fool dropped it there.
So I greet you all. Assalamu alaikum. Brothers and sisters, how you feel today?
Fine, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I really want to thank the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakahn for allowing me to help him, to represent him. I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart. Yes, sir. For his unequaled investment. Because when he found me, I was a piece of junk.
Come on, brother minister.
Pulled off a junk pile made by Caucasian people called niggas.
That's right.
Huh? That's right. I had 4 flat tires, no headlights.
Yes, sir. Road destruction.
Dents all over the body
Yes, sir.
of a ride he was trying to get.
Yes, sir.
But like a spiritual mechanic, huh? He began to pull the dents out of the body of a car he wanted to get a ride.
Yes, sir. Tune up.
He didn't see junk. He just said, let me put some new lights in here that his light may shine a little bright.
Come on.
He ain't walking right, so let me put some tires on him, some Michelins.
Yes, sir.
And it took years to get that car to run in a manner that hopefully others may be able to get a smooth ride.
Come on.
I thank him for being the kind of man he is, and he's not like us, because many of us don't know how to look past a fault.
Come on, that's true.
Many of us get re-stimulated by each other's faults.
Come on, that's right. Come on, misery.
And really see my needs.
Yes.
So I thank him.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank the student ministers who had a few words to say to you today.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank student minister Merlin Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
Student minister, I think it was Anissa. She rocked it.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I don't know many MGT that don't rock it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When you looking at an MGT, you looking at the prototype of God in women.
That's right. That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
Yeah. How about you fight against being an MGT?
Come on. That's right. Come on. Speak on that soldier, brother minister.
Let me stop before I get into it.
You start a fight.
This world is a mother, brother.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, brother. It's hard.
It's natural for women to want attention, but
that's right.
God, some of the things we'll go through just to get it.
Think on that.
That can be unnatural.
Yes, sir. Come on.
So I thank you, Sister Anissa, for your kind words. To Brother Landon. We just threw him in the pit.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Brother that's always in the study circle, and he makes a lot of sense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So he and Brother Alfonso have a little talk show.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
You know? I love it, man. I like their show. I'll turn on and see them before I turn on Good Morning America.
Yes, sir.
I don't care if America never have a good morning.
That's right. Come on.
Thank you, dear brother. May Allah bless you. Thank you. Be humble, sober, and get ready to go through your big-headedness. But be careful of the slick, crooked hypocrite.
Come on, brother.
Who will slip up to you to make you think you better than others.
Come on. Humble.
They'll come like this. I like to hear you teach.
That's right.
I like to hear you teach over all of them. You make sense, and you should bust them in the
Come on. One the same. Come on, brother.
I ain't even been tried. You don't know what kind of minister I'll be.
Come on, that's right.
That's right.
Come on, that's right.
Understand.
Come on.
Boy, this is a trial.
Yes, sir.
Standing up here in front of sick black people.
Come on.
Trying to get it together.
Come on, brother.
And every now and then our demons come out.
Come on. Yes, sir. It's a test. Yes, sir.
If you can't take a cursing,
come
and
on.
while being cursed, don't curse, give a blessing.
That's right.
That's not easy to do when you're a nigga on your
A nigga roll.
Yeah. This is hard.
Yes, it is.
Then you really have no power once you open up in the name of Allah. He'll show up.
Take it over.
And you will be made to appear powerful, but there is no power in silly women.
Think about that.
Will come because they're attracted to power, but they don't know we sick.
Come on, brother minister.
I'm telling you what I've been there, done.
Come on, that's right. Come on.
I'll tell you about my fall.
Come on. Go ahead. Come on.
So you don't fall.
Yes, sir.
Get beside yourself.
Good teacher. Good teacher, sir.
Because many want to know your riddle. Samson.
That's right. Come on, Delilah. Come on.
So be careful, brother.
Good teacher, sir.
Yes, sir. Do the best you can to keep your feet on the ground.
Yes, sir. Word of the wise.
Yes, sir. People slip numbers to you.
Bat the eyes. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
How you know, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So all praise is due to Allah.
Yes,
Brothers and
sir.
sisters, I'm going to ask you today to be patient.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to attempt to do something because as a man who have had a man
Come on,
to
brother.
grow me up.
Come on, brother minister.
Minister Farrakahn, Allah blessed him to find me a nothing.
Come on.
Selling dope,
Come on.
abusing women,
Come on, brother minister.
turning my community out with negative activity.
Think of that.
Huh? But here's a man that says, come follow me, brother, and I will make you a fisher of men.
That's right. Speak on to Jesus.
Follow me, brother, and accept the God that I serve, and God will make you distinct from other men.
That's right.
Huh?
Come on, speak on that fruit, brother minister.
Here's a man that only produced good. Here's a man that have taught all us who God is.
That's right.
Who his messenger is.
Come on.
Every Muslim in the nation can bear witness that our life is better because of that man.
That's true. That's right. That's right.
I don't care what you think of Minister Farrakahn who have not experienced him.
Come on.
How do you know the minister from CBS, NBC?
Come on.
You don't know him.
Come on.
That's right.
You know him from hearsay.
Come on.
What have you experienced?
Come on.
I can't sit back and let
No, sir.
many in the Jewish community attack him.
No, sir.
I can't do it.
No, sir. No, sir.
I can't sit back and watch black politicians who Minister Farrakahn helped now is turning on him.
Come on, turncoat.
I can't do it.
No, sir. Come on, brother. Expose him.
So since they are arguing with him, the Quran teaches us argue back in the best of manners.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Listen.
Yes, sir.
I intend to show you that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakahn is walking in the perfect footsteps of Jesus himself.
Come on.
I intend to do that from a theological viewpoint. I don't need you all up in your feeling.
Come on. Speak on that side.
I don't care about how you feel, how I'm making you feel.
Come on.
I want to know how I'm making you think.
Come on. Speak on that science, brother. Metaphysical.
Good teacher.
Think.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to put up some truths.
Come on, brother minister.
And then I want you to tell me whether my truth is a lie.
Come on. Can't do it. Come on, brother.
Oh, it's about to be on.
Yes, sir. Bring it on, brother minister.
So my subject today is why the Jews hated Jesus. Come on. And why they hate Brother Farrakahn.
Yes,
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
If you are a Christian, question. You say you love Jesus. Do you really? Good question. Jesus now. What do you know about Jesus as a Christian? Do you know him intimately, or do you know your Jesus through hearsay?
Come on. Man by hearsay, brother.
The sad part of most Christians, you only know Jesus out of one of the weakest sound bite that is given to you. But he so loved the world. God gave his what? Only begotten son. And that's a lie.
That's right. Stop there. That's right.
There are other begottens in the Bible.
Come on.
We ain't going to deal with that part.
That's right.
But Jesus said these words, if you be my disciple, my enemies will become yours.
Uh-oh. That's what he said.
Question, Jews and Christians.
Come on.
Yes.
Particularly my black Christian family. I'm really...
Come on, call him out, brother minister.
Go ahead.
Call him out.
You know, I'm on my little Facebook Live.
Go ahead. That's all right. Give it to him live.
I like criticism.
Yes, sir.
Because criticism only makes me more fitted in my true position.
Come on, that's right. Come on, that's right.
Come on, Tony.
So today, I'm going to show you why some of the Jews that are in high places who are wicked.
That's right. Say that again.
Okay. I'm going to present a PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to show you the real reasons why those Jews who are in high places, very powerful, who benefit from our ignorance.
That's right.
They are wicked and they hate Brother Farrakahn.
That's right. Come on.
Now, to you good Jews, if there are any.
Questionable.
Go ahead.
We're not going to come to you today out of our feelings and what we think about you.
Come on, teach her that song.
By the grace of God, I'm begging him to give me the spirit of my leader.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We intend to show you what your rabbis have said about your role in our Holocaust.
Come on. Expose it.
Teach on that holiday.
I'm going to give you the Jew. His book and the page.
Come on. Talmud. Come on, brother.
All the way down to the paragraph.
Come on. That's powerful.
But Jesus said these words, you shall know the truth.
Come on.
And the truth shall make you free. See, you got to be made.
That's right. Come on. Make that man free, brother minister. Lucy.
For many, I said many,
yes,
not
sir.
all.
Yes, sir.
Many Jews were taught the forgotten technology.
Come on. Uh-oh.
On how to master the original man.
Come on, Moses. Come on, Moses.
Yes, sir.
We're going to go into it chronologically, and that's why I'm asking you to be patient. This is a serious undertaking.
Yes, it is. Yeah, war.
You are about to get a theology class cloaked with a history class.
Cool. Come on. Bring that theology, brother minister.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakahn ain't got to say nothing.
No, it's been said.
He don't ever have to defend himself no more.
That's right. It's said.
But I pray to God that when he goes silent, I become him. Many of his ministers become him.
Yes,
the
sir.
believers become
That's
him.
right, brother minister. That's right. Come on.
When you attack Minister Farrakhan,
You attack us.
you are attacking all black
That's
people.
right. That's right. Come on.
You let crumble, man.
That's right.
You better hope God keep them around to keep us sane.
That's our mercy. That's your mercy.
We about to go off.
You know that. Don't mess with the leader. That's right. Don't mess with the leader.
Don't push us.
That's right. Come on.
We close to the edge.
That's right.
We try not to what?
Lose our head. Yes, sir. That's right, brother minister. Come on, soldier.
We in the nation are minding our own business, trying to help our own community.
Come on.
We want to do for black people what you Jews have done for your people.
That's right. Come on.
Better leave us alone.
Come on. Feed that fire, brother minister.
And I'm not boasting in what I'm going to do or what we're going to do.
Come on, that's
we are
a
not
lie.
powerful enough to deal with you, but boy, we got a God.
Do we have a God? Yes, sir. Boy, we have a God.
We got a real living God.
Come on. Walk in the talk.
He is a man and he's around.
Yes, sir. Come on. On the ground.
We don't believe in no spook.
That's right. Come on.
We know that God is a man.
That's right.
Master Farrakhan Muhammad and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is physically alive.
That's right. Come on. Make it plain, brother minister.
Trump,
Huh.
you've been in the situation room.
That's right. He know.
The secret files have been open to you, Trump.
He knows.
You know about the wheel called the UFOs.
That's
You
right.
know Elijah Muhammad taught you about that.
That's right. Better know it.
Some of us are ready to give our life for this.
That's right, sir. That's right.
What kind of life I have if Islam is gone?
Be gone.
Now, I don't even want no life if
That's
I
right.
can't have
Huh.
Islam.
That's right, brother.
If you ain't got Islam as taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad,
no.
you are not alive.
Come on, that's right. You a dead Negro. That's right.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
let me calm down.
That's all right, brother.
Look, go ahead. I've been living in LA too long.
Come on. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing like it.
I'm from Georgia.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't tell.
LA all
Got
up
that
in you.
blood cousin.
Yes, sir, brother minister.
Let me talk like a professor.
Yes, sir. Teach, brother. Yes, sir.
I'm teaching today.
Yes, sir. Teach hard, brother minister.
Why the Jews hated Jesus? Why did they hate Jesus?
Come on.
Christians,
Yo, call him out, brother minister.
you say you love Jesus, he had enemies.
That's right.
Christians, according to your book, talk black to me.
Come on. That's right. Come on.
Who was Jesus' biggest enemy?
Come on.
See, I know you the Muslim, though. Talking to all my fake Facebook followers. They ain't real. They ain't following me. They just nosy.
That's it. That's it.
Yes, sir.
See, they'll mess your head up. You think you got some followers. You ain't got some friends.
Huh.
Damn, people ain't your friends.
That's right. Come on. Especially Jew.
That's just to make you think you more than what you are.
That's right.
No damn body know you and me.
That's right. Come on. Self-made.
But we're going to use that instrument.
Yes, sir.
It's just modern equipment.
That's right.
All right?
Yes, sir. Technology.
May I read something to you?
Most definitely, sir.
I'm going to show you. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, just like Malcolm X.
On the same.
Huh? Even Dr. Martin Luther King was called anti-Semitic.
That's right. That's right.
Come on.
Oh, brothers and sisters, you got to know these slick people.
Come on, that technology. Come on, hear that.
And I'm not talking about all Jews, but you good ones, sit down, be quiet, and you get taught today too.
That's right.
And if you are good, then take this truth and you help us go after your wicked one.
That's right. That's right. That's their duty. That's right.
You always want us to turn in our criminals and snitch on them.
That's right.
Now I'm going to show you some of your criminals.
Come on. Come on. Come on, brother minister.
Yeah. Good to y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
See, you've been attacking Brother Farrakhan for nearly 40 years.
Too long.
Listen.
Change gonna come.
Understand.
And the only thing he has done is showed you your role in our demise.
Come on, come on. Let them know, brother minister.
Do you know, brothers and sisters, that even today, there are Jewish organizations who are still hunting down.
Come on, come on.
They're detractors. Anyone who helped Hitler.
That's right. That's right. Anyone.
In any kind of way.
That's right.
I'm going to show you this.
Come on. Even the Pope.
They are such a hateful people. They'll tell me and you, oh, forget about it. Forgive.
Yes, 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 sir.
But they are not a forgiving people.
No, sir. 24/7. 24/7.
In this series, I'm going to show you where Jews have went to any German company that benefited from their Holocaust and who have money in Swiss banks. They went and took their money.
That's right. That's right. Come on.
I'm going to show you where Jewish organizations, even if a German was standing near the Holocaust, just looking through the window, they want that person arrested.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Or they kill him. Or they kill him.
Ooh, brothers and sisters.
He a cold piece of work.
I'm going to show you in this series.
Come on, brother.
You got to come every week because we going at them.
Come on.
Y'all started this.
That's right. Come on. Come on.
This is why, you know, we want Brother Farrakhan. You sit down and raise your feet on the couch.
Let us do the work. That's right. Come on. That's right.
These little enemies, the wicked Jews who sit in high places, hell, we can handle them.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. That's right.
They peons when it comes to Brother Farrakhan.
That's right.
Lead them little chumps to us.
That's right, brother. That's right. Speak that truth.
We want the minister to get ready to fight the big God devil.
That's right. That's a big God devil.
We'll handle the little minions.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead. Handle the minions.
The minister is getting in shape for Satan himself.
Come on, come on.
Our job is to fight Satan's devils.
Yes, sir. That's it. The little
and all of them ain't white.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Come on.
Got some black devils.
That's right. Come on.
And I'm coming at some black devils today. Come on.
Come on, brother minister. Come on, brother minister. Come on, brother minister.
So, if you got somewhere to go, stay.
Yes, sir. Learn something.
If you get sleepy, get up, shake it off.
That's right.
If your mind tell you it's a weed call, leave it alone. When you get through the day, you're going to be high.
Yes,
sir. Promise you, I'm about to give you the real.
Come on with it, brother.
Raw.
Come on.
Uncut.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have fun.
Yes, sir, brother.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Come on and teach, brother minister.
pull out my gadget. I forgot.
That phone.
Brother, am I able to control it? I forgot which one takes it up. See, this is why they're upset.
That's right. Expose them.
Come on. Make sure we.
Yes, sir.
These are 3 books. So since the Jews were attacking Brother Farrakahn,
yes, sir,
our research department went to work.
Yes, they did.
Excellent job.
We went to Jewish rabbis, scholars. Everything we're going to show you today is not from what we think Jews have done.
Actual fact.
Everything we show you today is going to be from Jewish, and most of them are rabbis.
That's right. Come on.
That's right.
That's right.
So Brother Farrakahn said, I tell you what, if you denounce every rabbi as lying.
Come on, come on. That's what you said.
In these books, he said, I'll pull them off the shelf.
You said.
Hey, busted them
What he
loose.
said?
Come on.
I want you to call your own rabbis anti-Semitic. Question to my so-called Jewish friend.
Come on.
So-called.
Why is it that when people critique or criticize Jewish behavior, y'all call that anti-Semitism?
Come on.
I kind of want to get something straight. Black people are Semitic people too.
Yes, sir.
Fact.
In fact, we are the real Semites. You are the fake Semites.
Come on, that's right. So-called. Come on, brother man.
This is why you're upset.
That's right.
If you're listening to me, go get these books.
Yes, sir.
Particularly if you want to know the truth.
Huh. Set them free.
See, the Holy Quran says to us, take truth and hurl it at falsehood.
Yes, sir.
And truth will knock out falsehood's brain.
That's right. Come on. Teach hard.
I had a Jewish friend, and I was running what the rabbis were saying. I took this book to him.
Yes, sir.
And we went through it page by page. He got up angrily and walked away.
That's how they do
I
it.
said, look at the truth.
That's right. Hey, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Then I had to fix myself because I didn't know where he was coming from.
Right. Yes, sir.
FOI class,
Yes,
we
sir.
have to fix
Yes,
ourselves.
that's right. That's
I
right.
put one in the chamber. I did it like this, but it's in the chamber.
Keep the hold on.
Because he was hot.
Yes, sir.
I was showing him what Rabbi Solomon said.
That's true. That's true.
What
Yeah.
Rabbi Abraham said.
Yeah, he
You
offended.
weren't reading what the nation was saying. Look at what your rabbis are
That's
saying
right.
about what y'all did.
Come on, that's right. I thought he was on fire. Oh, he's hot. Oh, he was hot.
Do you know in the Talmud,
Uh-oh.
the Talmud is a book that Jewish rabbinical scholars wrote with their hand. It is not the Torah.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's right.
Man.
Oh, they're going to have to answer today.
Come
Yes,
on.
sir.
It's a commentary. Come on, brother.
In their book, do you know some Jewish rabbis believe that every other race is subhuman?
That's right. That's what they teach him in the Talmud. That's what they teach him.
And they believe that all races are beneath them. Some Jews.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
They believe this.
Yes, sir.
And they believe that if they transgress or do something to you, it's not a sin.
That's right.
All the way down to pedophilia.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
It's in their writing.
That sure is. That's right. Expose him, brother minister.
Come on.
From childhood to get it.
Wow.
This is why they don't want to meet with Minister Farrakahn
Exactly.
and our scholars.
That's right. That's
We
right.
want to question them. Do you believe this?
That's
Come on
right.
down.
Come on, walking on
See, you need to see a meeting like that.
Come on, yes, sir.
It needs to be a showdown.
Come on.
Between the scholars of the Nation of Islam and the scholars of Judaism.
That's right. Come on, brother minister.
See, you don't say that Minister Farrakahn is lying.
No,
you just say he's anti-Semitic. Come on.
Yeah, good question. Good question.
So since you won't come and meet with us, we coming at you on Facebook.
Lie.
It's probably going to get this off there. I'm going to probably be kicked off Facebook. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. These books, Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, they detail the role Jews played in our demise. They was the forerunners of slavery.
Yes, sir. Financier. That's right.
Oh, brothers and sisters, this ain't no emotional. I ain't trying to do nothing.
Actually,
this ain't no go hate a Jew.
No, sir.
You have the right to hate some of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
I have the right to speak truth to power.
Yes, sir. Come on, brother minister.
The Jew.
Yes, sir.
Now, you don't want to see it. Wait, I get to that spell. Now, Minister Farrakahn points out these verses in the Bible. We didn't write the Bible, we read it.
That's right.
Do you know that there are some Jewish organizations who are trying to get these verses taken out of the Bible?
Come on. Yes, sir. Boxing.
And right now, they are working on some of the black preachers to admit that Jesus was anti-Semitic.
Arrogance.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Ready for it.
In the book of John.
Yes, sir.
The 8th chapter. What chapter?
8th. Book of John.
Jesus had an argument with the Jews.
Come on.
Come on.
Farrakahn is having an argument with the Jews.
Come on.
Add it up.
Look at what is said here. Is that verse 31?
Yes, sir.
Then said Jesus to those Jews. To who?
Those Jews. Particular.
Okay, I want to make sure you up and go.
Yes, sir, brother minister.
Some of y'all look a little nervous.
Go ahead.
Shake them up.
Why is it that Jewish people in high places got black people punked out?
Come on. Board out. Come on. Speak on them weak.
I have to say to my Christian pastors, man, you will let a rabbi in your church.
Come on.
When we show you what they feel about Jesus in secret,
Come on.
you will sit in a Christian church and won't let a Muslim in, and we believe in Jesus.
That's right. Get the record straight.
See, you gotta ask your Jewish rabbi friend. Hold up, man, you've been hanging out. Question.
Come on,
do you like Jesus?
Come on, Satan.
I'm going to give you questions to ask your Jewish rabbi.
Come on. Come on. Talk to him, brother minister.
Then I'm going to give you the sources and then see. Well, we don't believe like that no more. Are you sure?
Come on.
That's right.
So it reads. Then Jesus said to those Jews which believed on him. Wow, there were some Jews who believed on Jesus. Guess what? There are some Jews right now who believe Minister Farrakahn. Come on.
That's right.
I'm going to show them to you, but not today, but before this series is out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They too are scared of the powerful Jews.
They are.
Listen. But they're sitting back saying, get him, Brother Farrakahn.
Right.
Listen. Because they know that Zionist Jews do not practice Judaism.
That's right.
Oh, family. Okay, let's go. Then Jesus said, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples. Then Jesus said, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall what? Set you free. But check out verse 33. They answered him, we be Abraham's seed. And were never in bondage to any man.
Any man.
Think about it.
How sayest thou, ye be free? That struck Jesus. Look at Jesus get back.
Go ahead.
Get back.
Verse 34, Jesus answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth a sin is the servant of sin. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed. Then Jesus said these words, I know that you are Abraham's seeds, but you seek to kill me. I wonder other Jews seeking to kill Brother Farrakahn.
Come on.
Look at what Jesus said. Because my word have no place in you. I speak that which I have seen with my Father. Look at Jesus. He's making a distinction that we got two different fathers.
That's right.
And you do that which you have seen of your father. Oh, wait a minute. It's two fathers, Jesus?
Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Who is the father of the Jews that Jesus is talking about?
Come on.
Look, now watch them get back at Jesus. They arguing. They answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Jesus said unto them, if you were Abraham's children, you would do the works of Abraham.
That's
Right.
But now ye seek to kill me, a man that have told you what? The truth. That's it. You ain't saying I lie.
That's right.
You're not saying Brother Farrakahn is lying.
That's right.
That's what bothers us.
right.
Let me say this. I don't want to follow a liar.
That's right.
That's right.
If anyone can prove that Minister Farrakahn is a liar and the father of lies, I'll stop following him. Come on.
Yes, sir.
But you can't tell me how he makes you feel
That's right. Rise above emotion.
to get me to stop following him. Because I don't care nothing about your feelings.
That's
how
right.
the hell you think we've been feeling for 400 years?
That's right. Come on. That's right.
How you think we feel when we walk in an all-white neighborhood and the police pull us over for nothing? How you think we feel?
Come on.
When we get on an elevator full of white women and they start grabbing their purse.
Yeah.
How you think we feel?
Come on. They're the biggest thieves.
So I don't care about your feelings today.
That's right, brother.
All I care about what you think.
Come on.
And know.
Come on. Good maximum fact.
I don't even want to know what you believe.
Yes, sir.
Belief can be absent of truth.
That's right.
I want to know what you know.
Come on.
In fact, don't even come arguing with me unless you know something.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
Don't even argue with me on what you heard. That's not an argument.
Yes, sir.
That's me talking to somebody stupid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brother, I heard. I don't want to hear.
That's right.
Come on, bro. Teaching good. Teaching good.
Oh, thank you, sir. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Verse 40. But now you seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of God. This did not Abraham. You do the deeds of your father. He's making a distinction. Then they said to him, check this out. Now they making mockery. Because they knew something about Jesus' birth.
Come on.
I know they done told you Jesus had an immaculate conception.
Yeah.
Not true. Mary had sex.
Yes, she did.
Come on.
One of those little ones.
Mary had a boo.
That's right. She's as white as snow.
She told Joseph.
Her boo came over.
Right.
In the spirit of a well-made man, and he
That's
came
right.
up on her.
That's right.
That's right.
Come on, make that plain.
God allowed it because Joseph was carrying the express spirit of God in his seed.
That's right.
Then they said to him, we be not born of fornication.
A what?
Wow.
We have one Father, even God. But look at Jesus. Get back. Jesus said, if God were your father, you would love me.
Come on.
For I proceeded forth and came from God. Who did Minister Farrakahn come from?
From God.
Who is God?
Come on.
Elijah Muhammad.
Come on.
Don't be scared to say it.
That's right. Know it. Know it.
I lost some of you.
Nah, great, brother.
Let's go to David the psalmist. He said, ye are all God.
Come on.
That's what he said.
Children of the what?
Most high God.
Elijah Muhammad ain't the most high, but he's a God.
That's right. Make that play.
Guess what? I'm in the classroom
Hey, of
being
God.
made into a God.
Yes, sir. The making of a God.
And if you come to the nation, you're being trained how to be a God. Why do you think we walk different, we talk different?
Come on. Put them on the square.
Why is it that we can walk on a block and the whole block
neighborhood.
change? The molecules even get right.
Come on. That's right, brother. Minister. It's the brothers.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
It's the God in the brother.
You teaching good, brother minister.
Jesus said, I proceeded forth and came from God. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me.
Oh,
And that's what Brother Farrakhan, he said, look, man, I'm being sent.
That's right.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad from the wheel told me to tell you.
That's right. I'm a warner.
They ain't challenging him on that.
No, sir. They know.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Verse 43, Jesus talking. Why do you not understand my speech? See, they take Minister Farrakhan's speech and cut it up in sound bites.
That's right. That's right. Come on.
They just give you the sound bite that makes it look like he's a hater.
That's right.
Right.
They didn't give you context.
Yes, sir.
So you sitting at home with a joint in your mouth and a liquor bottle with your silly self.
Come on.
Yeah, man, you say you hate me.
Go ahead, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Know us well, brother minister.
Come on, bro, Tony.
In Jesus, go to verse 44. See, Jesus was dealing with the Roman authority.
That's right.
Look at what Jesus said in verse 44, because he got sick of it. He said, ye are of your father, the devil. See, Jesus got sick. He didn't stop because he knew their history.
Yes, sir.
See, this is why they never wanted us to read.
That's right, brother. That's right, brother minister.
Because when you truly learn how to read and research, you will know about every ethnic group. You got to know ethnic groups' history so that you'll know their tendencies.
That's right. Their culture. That's right.
Teaching good.
Huh? This is what they do to you every time they arrest you.
That's right.
You got a record.
That's right.
They got a record as a group.
Come on, that's right.
But when they look at our record as a group, they can't find nowhere in black people's record where we have ever enslaved white people.
Yes.
Nowhere.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on.
Nowhere. Not
You
in their
can't
record.
find it.
It's not on their record.
We didn't take their names,
No, sir.
Right.
their language,
No,
Come
sir.
on.
their culture.
Come on.
Right.
We didn't rape their women.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Didn't want them.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
They did it to us.
Right.
The Native Americans didn't enslave Caucasians.
No, sir.
They didn't rape them.
No, sir.
They didn't rob them.
No, sir.
The Mexican Americans didn't rob white people.
Yes,
They
sir.
didn't rape them.
Come on.
They didn't put them in the hold of a ship.
Come on.
So how dare you call them an alien? And some of you Negroes is calling them that too.
Yes, sir.
How dare you?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
California is there.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Defense. Come on.
All right, look at Jesus. He now is running Jewish history. Listen to this history now, because I'm going to go into that real soon. He said, ye are of your father, the devil. Then he said, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Yes, sir. Not love. Not love.
He didn't stop. Now he's getting it. He was a murderer. He was a what? Murderer. From the beginning.
This is history.
It's Jesus talking. That ain't Farrakahn, but it sure sounds like it.
Come on. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Walking in the footsteps.
Is he lying?
No, sir.
Your father was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
That's right.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
That's right.
For he is a liar.
Lawyer.
And check this out. And the father of it.
Right. Think about that. Think about that.
Thank you.
Look, y'all.
Go ahead, brother. Listen.
That's Jesus, Christians.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know. Now, the Jews are going to move to get that removed.
Right.
And I guarantee you, some cowardly black preachers agree.
Yes, sir. Won't let me turn to the page.
Believe it.
Being paid.
Now, brothers and sisters, about to start showing you something. Buckle up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Come on, brother,
In
man.
fact, everybody stand up.
Shake it up.
Move your shoulders up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
There you go. Are you standing on your feet?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Stop. Let me see if you stand.
Go ahead, brother.
Good. Is there a chair behind you?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Look and see.
Yes, sir.
All right, sit in it.
Yes, sir.
You here?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
You sure you ain't where you was last night?
No, sir.
Good. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you ain't still driving over here and you saw something
Come
and
on.
I can't get your attention?
Come on, wake us up, brother.
Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you weren't in an argument and you still arguing?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you didn't get caught in the lie and you in the miles trying to deal with what lie you gonna tell when you get back home to hide that other lie? I need you to be here.
Come on, brother, man.
All right, here we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Teach all, brother.
Who is this guy?
Oh, that Moses, mother. He was deep.
Oh, get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, he was deep.
Get ready. This guy, his name is Rabbi Moses Maimonides. He is considered to be the purest Jew that ever
Never
lived.
lived. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yes,
They
sir.
can have that belief in their folks.
Yes, sir.
That's what I love about them. You can't get them to turn on their leader.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yes, sir. They
Yes,
pumping
sir.
up.
But they get you to turn on yours.
Go ahead, teach.
He is revered
That's right. He's a savior.
by most rabbis, even today.
So far.
Wait till I show you what he said about us. These rabbinical scholars, in order to mistreat us, brothers and sisters, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakahn teaches us that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught them that the brain, which houses the mind, is created to think right. It can be manipulated by false information.
That's right. Propaganda. Come on.
Do you know, I don't care what kind of human being you are, you cannot mistreat somebody else unless you lower them in some degree.
Come on. Masculine. Masculine.
Sister, you can't even call and talk about another sister unless you think less of her.
Come on.
Because you couldn't do it if you thought highly of her.
Come on. Think about that.
You couldn't do it, brother. You
No,
can't
sir.
call another brother and talk about a brother you think highly of.
Come on.
And he may be, y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Make up a story.
Brother or sister just walked in the room and you, who is that?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know. It's a mystery.
Huh.
But guess what? You putting data there.
That's right. That's right.
You coming up with an opinion. You looking at the shoes.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You done sized them up. You done got you a side view.
Profile.
Now you're trying to register who this person is, but yet you are the sum total of all of your life experience. Then all your bad experiences start helping you to try to compute a real situation.
That's right. Come on. Come on.
You looking at him or her, but now your no good man comes up in your head.
Uh-oh.
You don't even know this person, but he's reminding you.
Right.
He's reminding you.
Come on. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then you think you are so smart. Oh, I got intuition. I got good intuition. No, you don't.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Talk to the guy.
You got it, but it ain't perfect.
Come on. That's right. That's right. That's right.
It don't serve you well. Look at where you at in life.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good example.
I know people. I can tell a person. Yeah, you've been through, you done had 5 marriages.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You didn't perceive that he was good.
Come on. 6 kids, 6 children.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Teach you good. Teach you good.
I'm just trying to show you what they've done to us, how they think. And we have to be careful in thinking that, because in the nation of Islam, we are told to only operate on actual facts.
Actual facts.
Not actual perception.
Come on.
But one thing I like about them, I have a brother who was telling me he was over in the Jewish area and went and had coffee. He was suited and booted.
Yes, sir.
And he was sitting there drinking coffee, and they were just looking at him.
Look how digger is
Guess
it.
what you think they did? Oh, they just, when they want to know, they walk.
They walk up to you. That's right.
That's how you do.
Excuse me.
How you doing?
Yes, they
He drinking coffee. Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you. Yes, you do. Are you in the nation?
Yo, Farrakahn.
And the brother said, yeah, I'm in the nation. And they start asking questions. That's intelligence.
Yes, sir. That's wise.
That's right.
That's right. That's wisdom.
We sit back and people come in our space and we proceed.
Huh.
That's wrong.
That's right. That's right.
Because you might not be thinking with a good historical account of relationships you've had.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Speak out of ignorance.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
This man, Rabbi Moses Maimonides. Check him out. Let's read. Famous rabbi, a racist and a self-loathing Jew.
That's heavy. That's heavy. A racist and self-loathing.
Let's read about him. This is their writing.
Go ahead.
The most respected rabbi of all time.
All time.
Is undoubtedly Maimonides, a Talmudic scholar who lived in the 12th century.
Uh-oh.
Give you the book. His 3-volume book titled Guide for the Perplexed. What is it titled?
Guide for the Perplexed.
Is popular among Jews this very day. What to know is that Maimonides' Talmudic teachings are thoroughly bigoted and racist.
Man.
In book 3, chapter 51. Oh, I'm giving it to you today.
Go ahead.
Come on, brother, man.
God for the perplexed, the incomparably wise. Let's hit that.
Incomparable.
The incomparably wise rabbi tell readers that 2 categories of people are so miserably inferior that, in his opinion, they are below human and are not much higher as a species than a monkey.
That's right. That's why they call them monkeys. That's right. All time.
Come on.
Oh, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Come on. Come on.
If you're listening, you Caucasian, question, do you believe this?
Come on.
This is your rabbi. He's the most respected.
Come on.
Oh, they ain't gonna stop there. Look at what he said. He said, this is his quoting from chapter 51. He quote, and I quote, some of the Turks, i.e. the Mongol race, black people, and the blacks, their nature, look at this deal. Their nature is like the nature of mute animals.
Can't say Doug, can't even talk anymore.
They are not on the level of human beings. Their level among existing things is below that of a man and above that of a monkey.
That's right.
Because they have the image and the resemblance of a man more than a monkey does.
They believe that.
What did they call Barack Obama?
A monkey.
Wow.
They sure did.
We get ready to show you that some wicked Jews in high places are anti-black.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Come on.
See, you can't prove we anti-Semitic, but we're going to prove many of your scholars, many of your rabbis,
Yes, sir.
you all are anti-black, and you hate Brother Farrakahn because he's waking us up.
That's right. That's right. Make it plain.
And look here.
Come on. Come on.
I'm going to show you who the real monkey is.
Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Come on, Darwin.
I'm going to show you where they tried to graft themselves back into being black, and the closest they got was an ape.
Come. That's right. With a tail.
Oh, you should have left us alone.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. Come on.
Come on, we were minding our own business.
Come on. That's right.
You mess with the only black man we love that we know for black people.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, brother. Y'all gonna have to be patient.
Come on,
No,
brother.
go ahead.
Bring it. Bring it. We need
Don't
it.
go nowhere. Don't leave me. Stop looking at your watch.
Come on. Bring it, brother minister.
You ain't got nowhere to go. Ain't there?
That's
Come on.
The longer you stay in the mosque, the more you stay out of trouble.
That's
Come on.
right. Think about that. That's right.
Cindy.
I have a question to my Jewish friends who follow me on Facebook.
Go ahead.
Is that why you mad at Brother Farrakahn? Because that's in our books. We're showing you what your rabbis say.
Right.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go to the next one. Now, Jewish rabbis try to tell a lie that they didn't come up with the Hamitic curse theory.
Oh, yeah.
They believe that black people are descendants of Ham.
Come on, teach.
And Ham was cursed because Ham
So
saw Noah's nakedness.
Yeah, come on, teach that truth, brother minister.
And after not doing the right thing by Noah,
Curse.
Noah cursed Ham.
That's right.
We'll give you the goods on your Jewish brother.
That's right. Come on. Then.
That's right. This boy, his name is Louis Ginsburg, wrote a book titled Legend of the Jews. He's a Jewish scholar. Talked about how they concocted the Hamitic curse theory. Look at what he wrote. In that book, pages 168 to 170.
Break it down.
He writes, and I quote, "When Noah awoke from his wine and became sober, he pronounced a curse upon Ham in the person of his youngest son, Canaan. To Ham himself, he could do no harm, for God had conferred a blessing upon Noah and his 3 sons as they departed from the ark. Therefore, he put the curse upon the last-born son of the son that had prevented him from begetting a younger son than the 3 he had. The descendants of Ham through Canaan, therefore, have red eyes, because Ham looked upon the nakedness of his father. They have mishappen lips, Meaning big lips.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, they love Steve Harvey.
Yeah, they love him.
Look at how they're carrying, because they about to do something,
Yes,
see?
sir.
Right.
Mishappen lips. Oh, thank you. I said happen, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, it is.
Say-
Thank you, sis. Misshapen, thank you. No mistakes can be tolerated.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Come on.
Miss, that's why you need a sister around.
Right.
That's right. Correct. That's right. Put it in check. That's right.
Miss what? Shaping lips.
Right.
I love my lips. At least we got some.
Right.
They are original. Because Ham spoke with his lips and his brothers about the unseemly condition of his father. They have twisted curly hair. Because Ham turned and twisted his head round to see the nakedness of his father. Listen at this silly stuff. And they go about naked. Because Ham did not cover the nakedness of his father. Thus, he was requited. For it is the way of God to mete out punishment measure for measure.
Yes, sir.
So they're relegating us to punishment forever.
Come on. That's right. That's in their Talmud.
Question.
Yes, sir.
See, there was a Jewish person listening to last week's lecture. And their critique of me was, minister, you were generalizing. Why don't you just, instead of saying generalizations, point out who? I said, you really want me to do that?
Come on. Here it is.
I said, if I start pointing out every one of your people, I'll never stop teaching.
That's right. That's right.
But I thanked them and I said, okay, listen next week. See, I like criticism. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to use generalities. I'm going to give you the devil. Come
Yes,
on. That's me talking about. I'm going to give you the wicked Jews. In my opinion, Louis Ginsburg is wicked.
Yes, sir.
That's a lie. Come
Yes,
on.
sir.
We were black long before there was an Abraham. Come on. And Noah. Noah only dates back 4,000 years.
That's it.
We've been here for 76
Trillion.
trillion.
Come on.
In fact, Mr. Ginsburg, you came from us.
That's right. Miami.
Your father is Yakub.
That's right. Uh-oh.
We'll go into that.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Yes, sir. Teach on, brother.
Give me a moment.
Yes, sir.
I want to get this right.
Come on.
Now I'm getting ready to show. You see these attitudes?
Yes, sir.
These Jewish scholars, remember the one that's so pure? This guy?
My mom and dad.
Mr. Moses? I said.
Yes, sir.
And the queen is about to let prisoners out of Europe.
What? Come on. Set the face. Set the story, brother Mills.
Yeah. They let those out of the prisons in Europe. Many were Jews.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
They called on, about to tell you about her. Her name is Tina Levitin. Jewish scholar admits that Christopher Columbus was a Jew.
That's right. Cologne.
Add it up.
Christopher
That's
Cologne.
right.
Oh, Oh, brothers and sisters, I hope y'all ready for this.
Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to come with it.
Yes, sir. Don't correct, brother.
In Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, pages 14 and 15. Look at what she said.
Come on, T.
Columbus the Jew. A few scholars, including Roth, present strong evidence that Columbus was himself a Jew. Look, brothers, it ain't what the nation is saying. That is a Jewish scholar.
Right.
Female.
So if you're going to get mad at her.
That's
Go
right.
dig up her grave and kill her. But she left a book called Jews in American Life from 1492 to the Space Age.
Think of that.
And they teach, the Talmud tell Jews to take advantage of every race.
That's right. That's right.
And they have to always control the money.
Always. Always.
IRS.
See, they don't want you to know this.
Come on.
That's right.
Stop calling my leader anti-Semitic.
Come on.
Yes,
Show
sir.
me where he's lying.
That's right.
You can't do it.
No, sir.
Y'all ready for this?
Yes, sir.
She talking.
Shit.
See, do you know Minister Farrakahn told us, and it's true, and the rabbis agree with him, that when Jewish Caucasian people go into other countries, they take on the name of the people of that country. If they go into a Spanish country, they change their name to Spanish name.
Come on.
I understand.
If they go into Russia, they change their name into Russian name.
Listen.
If they go into Germany, they change their name to German name.
Come on.
Understand.
Come on.
Wandering Jews.
If they go into Saudi Arabia, I believe, now this could be a lie, you can charge me with anti-Semitism on this one. I believe that many of the Arabs who are pretending to be Muslims are Jews.
They are. Persian. They are. Persian. They're good.
Can you prove it?
Yes.
No, not yet. I just told you it's what I believe.
Yes, sir.
Now, Miss Leviton, would you tell us more? Look at what she said. Christopher Columbus, he hid his Jewishness. Do you know Christopher Columbus is in our teaching?
Right.
Why did we let half original man, Columbus, discover the poor part of the planet Earth?
Come on.
There's some Columbuses sitting up in here. He hid his Jewishness. They say because no Spanish Jew could ever have expected aid from the king and queen of Spain.
That's right. That's right.
True to the Talmud.
Yes, sir.
So the explorer claimed to be an Italian Catholic. Tina Leviton, author of Jews in American Life, found the first reference of Columbus' Jewishness in print in a diplomatic document dated 58 years after the discoverer's death. The French ambassador to Spain, she refers to Columbus the Jew. Furthermore, she states, from him we learn that Cristobal Colon is his name. Cristobal is his real name. Who never called himself Christopher Columbus. He never called himself, according to her. and never spoke or wrote Italian.
Wow.
He was the son of Susanna Fontarossa, also spelled Fontarossa or Rosa, and Domingo Collins of Pontevedra, Spain, where those bearing such surnames were Jews, some of whom had been brought before the Spanish Inquisition. Letters written by him to strangers have the customary X at the top to indicate the faith of the faith, and it bears an X. This letter represents the Jewish faith in Hebrew terms. Therefore, citing Christopher Columbus is truly a Jew.
Point made.
Just want to start with him. This is her writing.
Yes.
Go get this book.
Yes, sir.
Jews in American Life from 1492 until the Space Age. Here is what Master Farad Muhammad taught us.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Why did we let half original man Columbus discover the poor part of the planet Earth? Do you know Christopher Columbus was not a good navigator?
No, sir. No, sir.
See, so when you say, what do you mean? How did we let him discover? Because it was black navigators that showed him how to get here.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
That's right.
Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria was named after black people.
That's right. That's right.
Look at our fathers, because we knew he was coming.
Come on. Come on. Yes, sir.
Look at the answer. Because the original man is the
God.
and owner of the earth, and knows every square inch of it, and has chosen for himself what? The best part.
He did not care.
He did not care about what?
The poor part.
Columbus was a half original man and was born in Italy, which is Southeast Europe. His full name was Christopher Columbus, and the place he discovered was North America. He found the Indians here who were exiled 16,000 years ago from India. They are original people.
That's right.
That's in our lesson.
That's right. That's right.
Is that why you mad at Brother Farrakhan? Because you know we know you.
That's right. Come on.
We know your father.
We
know how you all was created.
That's right.
Yes, we do.
Good teacher, brother.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
What am I going to say about these two people? Now,
Oh, wow.
I want to talk to you about two other scholars. One scholar is called Seymour Liebman. Or you say Seymour? Okay. I'll use what you use. Seymour Liebman and Wallace Cohen. Ooh, brothers and sisters, wait till you hear what they got to say. Jews and the early slave trade. I'm going to give you the pages of the books. These books, New World Jewry. New World Jewry, 1493 to 1825, written by Seymour Liebman. Another book called The Early Jews of New Orleans, written by Wallace Cohen. You asked me to name some wicked Jews.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on with it, brother.
We're going to name them. Look at what they said. The Jews, I'm reading to you now from page 18 and 19 of The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews.
Yes, sir.
This is why every black entertainer, black educator,
Come on.
you have to get this book.
Yes.
Read it for yourself. Take it to job with you. Sit your Jewish friends down and ask them, is this true that your people have been this anti-black?
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
Then you get them up off you.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
Good teaching, brother. Good teaching.
Look at what this man said. Oh my God. With the spread of sugar, cotton, cocoa, and other plantations, the slave ships began to plow those waters. Nor can it be said that the Jewish traders were absent from the hideous traffic of slavery. The Jewish Caribbean presence began in earnest with Columbus' initial foray into the region. With these early Jewish colonists, the economic motivation for the exploitation of millions of black Africans was introduced to the Western Hemisphere by Jews. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
The strategy seems simple enough. Wealth would be amassed through a plantation economy driven by sugarcane. The two companies' enterprises of trading sugar and slave were common occupation of Jews in the Middle Ages. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
It goes on to read. The early European explorers had ascertained that the decline, both temporarily and financially, that the Jewish merchants made sure that they dominated the slave trade.
Wow.
Come on.
This is from their scholars.
That's right.
That's right.
Look, it says, with the help of Jewish slave traders, blacks poured into some location. Eventually, they outnumbered whites by 5 to 1 in the cities and 30 to 1 in rural plantations. The expertise that Jewish previously developed in the sugar islands of the Caribbean made them predominant because they knew mind manipulation of the black slave.
Think on that.
What did Yaku teach his followers? Come on. Tricknology and how to master what? The original man.
Wow.
You asked me to tell you some wicked Jews? Go read Wallace Cohen. Go read Seymour Liebman. Go read their book. Go read Jews in the early slave trade. If money is being made on anything, you can bet a Jew is in there. So
Come on. Yes, sir.
y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
In the weeks to come, and I'm going to show you who controls pornography.
Come on. Uh-oh.
In the weeks to come, I'm going to show you who's doing the sex trafficking.
Come on, brother.
Sex trafficking is a $6 billion a year industry.
Yes.
I'm going to show you who's involved.
Come on, brother minister. Expose them devils.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Good teaching, brother.
Let's go to this next one. I'm giving you a list of slave ships owned by the Jews.
Wow.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
They didn't play, brothers and sisters.
No, sir. That's real. That's how the devil works.
It reads, on page 192, in the secret relationship between blacks and Jews, our Nation of Islam scholars.
Come on now.
We got to give a big shout out.
Yes, sir.
To the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakahn research team. They went into Jewish libraries, Jewish archives. They got the goods.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we're telling you what they say.
Come on.
Look, in here, I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is a list.
Yeah.
Slave ships owned by Jews. It's giving you the name, the people's names. I mean, it's all, they're only telling you what year.
Wow.
We didn't play.
Come on.
If we, now, you know how much money the Jews made with sugar?
Come on, C&H and all them guys. Come on.
Come on now.
Come on. Rum.
Now, anybody that mistreated the Jews in their 11-year Holocaust, how many years?
11 years.
They was only in the Holocaust for 11 years. And they act like they was there forever.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes, sir.
Look, one day is too long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But don't you compare your 11 years with our 400.
Yes.
Moses Levy, Jacob Franks. They had a ship called Active, owned by Aaron Lopez, a Jew. See how they changed their name?
Yes.
Right.
They had a ship called Africa. We ain't gonna even tell you about the one called Jesus. Owned by Jacob Rivera, Aaron Lopez.
Come on.
They had a ship called Albany, owned by Rodrigo Picacho. They had a ship called Ann, owned by Aaron Lopez. They had a ship called Ann and Elisa. Justice Bach and John Abrams. They had a ship named Betsy. They had a ship named Coco. They had a ship named Charlotte. They had a ship named Cleopatra. They had a ship named Crown.
Come on.
Ship them out. Ship them out.
They had a ship named Eagle, a ship named Elizabeth, a ship named Four Sisters. Damn, who are they? Is this why you mad at Minister Farrakahn? Because we telling our truth?
Come on. Come on. Knock at that
Minister
phone.
Farrakahn wrote a letter to every Jewish leader and sent them these books.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
He practically begged them, sit down with me.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me
Come on.
like a human being. He said to them, you have nothing to fear. Show me where we're wrong.
That's right.
Show me where your rabbis are wrong.
Right.
Show me that you have not benefited greatly financially from our slavery.
Come on. That's right. He's jealous.
Should we do the Jews like they're doing the Germans?
It's not in it.
Should we go after every company that's a multi-billion-dollar company today off of our backs? Let me get through this. I gotta rush. I'm gonna give you just some real quick ones. Here's another book.
Come on, sir.
The Jews in America, a History by Rufus Lear. I mean, he's one of the most revered Jewish scholars.
Wow.
See, this is why they won't sit with Brother Farrakahn.
That's right. That's right.
Because we're not telling them what we think. We're telling them what their historians wrote.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Get these books.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Wait till I show you this cat. You ready for this?
Go ahead.
Do you know in the South which flag do the Nazis use and the skinheads and the Klan? The what flag? Come on, talk black to me. Confederate flag, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm getting ready to show you who was one of the leaders of the Confederates.
Come on, sir.
It was a Jew.
Come on.
Ooh, brothers and sisters, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Come on, Mr. Tony.
Jews controlled all the cotton in the South.
All of them.
The Jews worked the hell out of us. From can't see in the morning to can't see in the morning. I got records in here where Jewish men raped my mama.
Come on, brother minister.
I don't mean my mom in the sense, but every black woman is my mama.
That's right.
That's right.
It's in here. You raped us. You robbed us, man.
Come on.
And you calling us anti-Semitic? You anti-black.
That's right. That's
Then
right.
I want to introduce you to Judah Benjamin. Where's the Benjamin?
Where's the Benjamin? Judah Benjamin.
He was a major officer in the Confederate Army.
Look at that no.
He fought fiercely to keep slavery from ending. His picture was put in that day on a $2 bill. A Jew, his picture is on Confederate money. Every Jew that's listening to me, here's a wicked Jew.
Yes.
Come on, a wicked Jew.
He hurt my people. I want to find out where his grave is.
Come on.
And spit on him.
That's right.
That's not even enough. Dig him up, and shoot him again.
Now look, one of the most misunderstood figures in American Jewish history is Judah P. Benjamin, whom some historians call the brains of the Confederacy. Come on. Listen to what I just said. He's called what? Brains of the Confederacy.
Wow.
Even as others tried to blame him for the South's defeat, born in the West Indies in 1811 to observant Jewish parents, Benjamin was raised in Charleston, South Carolina. A brilliant child at the age of 14, he attended Yale Law School, but was expelled soon after for improper conduct. After Yale expelled him, he moved to New Orleans where he studied law and eventually passed the bar exam. A founder of the Illinois Central Railroad, a state legislator, a planter who owned 140 slaves.
Boy, you sound like George Bush.
See, Judas, we had nothing to do with slavery. You're a liar.
That's right.
Come on, that's Bush.
Go ahead.
Bet you's a cousin of Bush.
Why ain't the rappers rapping about this?
Good question.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Show me the Benjamin, brother.
That's right. Tell the story.
Man.
Shouldn't mess with us.
That's right.
We ain't done.
Go ahead, sir. Just start.
Time. Buckle up.
Yes, sir.
Watch this Jew.
Abraham Peck.
Abraham J. Peck. Look at what a scholar, Jewish scholar, look at what he said. Look at what he said. The first 2 centuries of black Jewish encounter in America were highlighted by a fairly extensive record of Jewish slaveholding. Look at what he said. Indeed, during the colonial period, in the small Jewish community of the time, almost every Jewish household of any form, north or south, possessed at least one slave.
Wow. Man. At least one.
It's not the nation talking.
Come on.
This is them talking.
That's right.
Say that. That's right.
I ask every Jew, is Rabbi Abraham Peck lying?
Come on.
Then y'all should string him up.
That's right.
Charge.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
We're hurling truth at falsehood.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Now I'm getting ready to bring you to a modern demon devil satanic Jew. I'm talking about one that's living right now. He lives in the Los Angeles area. This is Harold Brackman. Wow. This is the one that started attacking Minister Farrakhan.
Wow.
Come on.
He's over the Simon Wiesenthal Center. He's the director, I think. He may not be no more.
He used to be at college.
He used to be. And this was the Jew when the minister spoke in L.A. that had Jews calling for Minister Farrakhan's death.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. He was on.
Him and Abraham
Foxman, ADL. Yes, sir. He was on.
Oh, brother and sister, I'm not playing with you. You asked me to show you some wicked Jews. I'm showing them to you.
That's right.
Now let me tell you about this devil.
Come on.
That's what I called it.
Go ahead.
But he is.
This is not a good Jew. This is a wicked Jew.
Right.
Do you know any good Jews? I don't know if I know. But I know it's some out there.
Yes, sir. Very few, but they did.
Some.
Yes, sir.
Look, we went. Oh boy, Minister Farrakahn got a cold tea.
Yes, sir.
You do not mess with God.
Yes, sir.
We went back and pulled out his doctoral dissertation.
What? Wow. It must have been deep.
It's on microfilm.
What?
And let me show you. He said Minister Farrakahn is anti-Semitic. Let me show you in his doctoral what he said about black people. Come on. You ready for this?
Yes, go
ahead. Here's what he wrote in his dissertation.
Negrophobe.
And they had to get rid of him as the director of the Simon Wiesenthal Center because he's a hypocrite. Look at what he wrote. Him talking, Brackman. There is no denying that the Jewish Babylonian Talmud was the first source to read the negrophobic content. I'm going to help you with that word. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
This is him talking.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead, Delvin Harris. He says again, there is no denying. Mr. Brackman, you said it. You wrote it in your doctoral dissertation. There is no denying that the Jewish Babylonian Talmud was the first source to read a negrophobic content into the episode by stressing Canaan's fraternal connection with Cush.
Think about
that
it.
ain't what you smoke.
Think He's so silly.
Maybe that's why they call it
Cush. Think about it.
I'm trying to get you to think back.
I'm Cushman.
The Jewish scholar, they calling him a scholar. Or he said, the Jewish scholars, he said, advanced two explanations for Ham and his children being turned black.
Turned black.
Brothers and sisters, are y'all listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wake him up.
According to Brackman, look at this. The more important version of the myth, however, injuriously ties in the origin of blackness and of other real and imagined Negroid traits.
Wow.
With Noah's curse itself. He was over the Simon Wiesenthal. He didn't finish. Look at this. According to it, Ham is told by his outraged father that because you have abused me in the darkness of the night, your children shall be born black and ugly.
Come on, that's what it says. That's right.
Brothers and sisters, this is Mr. Brackman.
Teaching all the children.
Every Jew or Caucasian that's watching this,
come on.
I ask you, do you believe this?
Good question.
Come on.
Do you believe that black people is the curse of Ham? Mr. Brackman, who is a well-known and respected Jew among Jews.
That's right. That's right.
But in our opinion, he's a devil.
That's right.
He's a liar.
That's right.
Yeah, look, man. He said, because of the curse of Ham, we were born black and ugly. Because you have twisted your head to cause me embarrassment, they shall have kinky hair and red eyes.
Come on.
Because your lips jested at my exposure.
Come on.
They shall swell. I mean, our lips. God damn.
Yes, sir.
But you always want to put your cracker.
Come on.
Say that.
I got a lip for you to kiss.
Go ahead, soldier. Go ahead, soldier.
And because you neglected my nakedness, they shall go naked with their shamefully elongated male members exposed for all to see.
Go ahead, black man.
That's a faggot statement. What you doing?
All to see.
Come on. Yes, sir.
This why you mad at Brother Farrakahn?
Come on. Come on.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Truth
This is a
busters.
myth.
Come on.
Negrophobia.
Make it plain.
Strong fear or dislike of black people. See, they're showing you they don't like us.
That's right.
Come on.
Plain and simple.
He wrote it. Look at what he wrote. Now let's go back. Let's go back before you forget, because you weed it up. There is no denying a Negrophobic content that they started it in the Talmud, the Babylonians.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Look at what he said. What is this word?
Negrophobic content.
No denying.
What does Negrophobia mean? Strong fear. They scatter us.
Yes,
This is why Public Enemy said, fear of a black planet.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That's right.
This is why I can't believe they showing Black Panther.
Exactly. Yeah.
What Jew or Caucasian you know want to live in a world ruled by us?
Right.
They fear us.
That's right.
Listen.
They dislike black people. Oh, they tell you right to your face, but you don't read.
Don't read. That's right.
I gotta hurry. Y'all ready for this?
Yes, sir.
I got some more. Now, they taught this for so long. And they gave this to the slave that some of us start believing in.
Right. Understand.
Now I'm getting ready to show you black acceptance. This was Edward Blyden, black scholar. That's Phyllis Wheatley. That's Jasper Hammond. These are all of our intellectuals doing slavery. Black acceptance. See, this is Mr. Brackman's part of his writing. Look at what he said. While not accepting its natural slave premise, Edward Wilmot Blyden accepted the African as a Hamite, but tried to use the terminology to black advantage. You know, there's a little sister going around she's went viral, who says she thanked God for slavery.
Yeah. Right, I saw that.
See, she done started accepting the fact that she feels that we should have been relegated to that.
Yes, sir.
Others, like poetess Phyllis Wheatley, wrote of her color being a diabolic dye. Evil dye. Oh, sister. Slave Jupiter Hammond embodied fully the crudest of the mis-racist glosses. He admonished with God. They believe he believed God has allowed us to be slaves by the Jews. They believe in the Hamitic curse.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
He has commanded us to obey, and we ought to do it cheerfully and freely.
Yes,
Having
sir.
right.
Cheerfully.
For my own part, I do not wish to be free. Damn.
He's a straight A student. He's a straight A student.
But let me tell you, don't say because some of you don't want to.
That's right. Come on. That's right.
Right.
Be careful now.
Come on.
Because if we say, let's get out of America, I ain't going nowhere.
That's
Come on. If we say, let's separate, all right, where we going? And be just like the people of Moses.
That's right.
For many of us who are grown-up slaves have always had masters to take care of themselves. And it may be for our own comfort to remain as we are.
Yeah, that's a Negro. That's a Negro. That's what I feel, Negro.
Now, I'm showing you this now because I'm going to show you some modern day niggas like this.
Right.
That's right.
That's the house Negro.
I'm almost there. Y'all got time to hang out with me?
Yes, sir.
Let me hurry up.
Yes, sir.
These are the organizations that hate Minister Farrakahn.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Impact. Very powerful political movement.
That's right.
Every black person who gets voted in office, they fly them. These people make sure they bring them niggas to them.
That's right.
Excuse me.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Keep hard, sir. Doing good.
Every black Congress go bow down to them.
That's right.
Everyone. And they fly them to Israel to bow to the Wailing Wall.
Right.
They put that little thing on their head. Yarmulke.
Yes, sir.
And the Jew be sitting there looking.
Man.
My niggas.
Right. Yes, sir.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, all that.
I'm going over there with a baseball.
Come on.
What's going to be on your cap? Straight out of Compton. This is a political movement. Now remember, I'm going to tell you about the political movement on Jesus.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
ADL, another wicked Jewish group, forced black people to do anything they ask them to do.
That's right. That's right.
They lie about our black leaders.
Right. Yes, sir.
There's another Jewish group called the Southern Poverty Law Center. They have now made the Nation of Islam an official hate group.
That's right.
They did.
Robert Morris.
They did.
Everybody that's listening to me on Facebook,
Come on, bro.
when did the nation become a hate group?
Come on. Come on.
Especially them preachers.
Truth group.
When have we ever desecrated any synagogue?
Right.
What Jew can say we spit in your face?
Right.
Come on.
What Jew can say we killed you?
Right.
Huh? I mean, as a group.
Come on.
There have been a couple individuals, but that ain't our teaching.
Right.
No, sir. That's right.
No member in the Nation of Islam can own a weapon, even at their
That's
home.
right.
That's right.
Any member of the nation, if we catch a gun at your house, you are put out the nation
Right. Right.
for 90 days.
Come on.
Teach the law. That's right.
Our weapon is truth.
Right.
That's what we fight.
Come on.
Now don't get it twisted. You may attack us with the weapon. We are trained to take it.
Right.
And use it.
Come on.
Homeland Security is after Minister Farrakahn. The CIA,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, the Department of Justice. I'm going to show you why.
Come on.
These are the same groups, basically, that was after Jesus.
That's right.
Oh, y'all ready? Come on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I heard it. I see y'all nodding.
Take your time.
Let's see him die.
Let me show you what happened the other day.
Come on, brother. Yes, sir.
Remember, they got Negrophobia.
Yes, sir.
What does Negrophobia mean?
Come on.
Hate black. Scared of black. Scared of black.
Strong fear.
Right.
Not just any fear.
Yeah.
Strong fear.
Come on.
Right.
Come
That's
on.
right.
Or dislike.
Man.
Strong fear.
It's for sound strong.
Do I have to tell you what the FBI been doing?
No,
Since
sir.
there's been a black movement, COINTELPRO.
Come on. Come on.
They lie about our leaders. How many have they murdered? All of them.
Think about it.
Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, brothers and sisters. Now, let me tell you what happened the other day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Come on.
Come on now. Let's go back to him. What was Jesus' crime?
Sedition.
Yeah. But what was they mad at? Because Jesus started telling them their history.
That's right. That's right.
When Jesus said, "You are of your father the devil," then he ran their history by, "You have been liars and murderers from the beginning."
Right. Right.
He really told them, "Your father is Satan."
Right.
I mean. Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Then the Sanhedrins, which the Sanhedrins of that day would be the AIPAC today.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Good teaching.
Because the Sanhedrins during that Roman time, they was a strong political
group.
influence in Rome.
Right.
Understand.
And they start, there you go, they start lobbying to the lawmakers to arrest Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
They start writing up reasons why. They just did it to Brother Farrakhan.
Come on. Teach on
This is
that.
a resolution, HR 77-2.
I like that.
This is a resolution before Congress. Check this out. Now I'm going to show you something.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Condemning Louis Farrakahn for promoting ideas that create animosity and anger toward Jewish Americans and Jewish religion. Really?
When they write that, bro? Wow.
You didn't even write a resolution condemning Trump.
Right. Come on.
Look, in the House of Representatives, March 13th, just the other day,
Wow.
Mr. This Fool, Todd Rokita.
Right.
Mr. Todd Rokita, for himself and Mr. Gomer, submitted the following resolution, which was referred to the Committee of Judiciary.
What?
Come on.
Or they call it the Judiciary Committee.
Yes, sir.
This is the committee who now, once it goes to them, they come up with the reasons why that person should be charged with a crime.
Right.
Y'all better wake up.
Yes, sir.
Minister Farrakhan's name now is before the Judiciary Committee. The same committee that when the Sanhedrins took their argument to Pilate.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Pilate sent them to Herod. Herod was at that time set over the Roman Judiciary Committee. Right. Look at what they said. They're not saying Farrakhan lying. Look at what they said. Resolution. Condemning Louis Farrakhan for promoting ideas that create animosity and anger toward Jewish Americans and Jewish religion.
Come on.
Whereas the House of Representatives strongly opposes racism. Really?
And they Jew.
You've taken us for a fool. You oppose racism?
Come on.
You a liar.
Come on. Go ahead.
Whereas the House of Representatives strongly opposes racism, anti-Semitism, and all forms of ethnic or religious intolerance. And every day Islam is in the media. Stop it.
Come on.
Whereas, on February 25th,
Come on.
2018, Louis Farrakhan, leader of the Nation of Islam, gave a speech saying, I like this part, white folks are going down.
Yes, sir.
And he said, Satan is going down. Wait a minute. Why would you write a resolution with a man telling you Satan is going down?
Expose it.
You must be Satan.
Come on. Look like it. Look at it.
Add it up.
Satan is saying he's wrong for saying I'm going down.
Come on.
And Farrakhan, by God's grace, has pulled the cover off that satanic Jew. True?
Yes, sir.
And I'm here to say your time is up. Your world is through.
And it's true.
Boy,
It's true.
You got your words right.
It's true.
Look, see, they got it right. He said it's satanic Jew.
Right.
He didn't say all Jews were satanic. He's talking about the ones I just got through showing you.
The wicked.
Many more.
The wicked.
You keep coming. Next week, you get ready to see some modern ones.
Yes, sir.
That's got our black athletes. That's got our black entertainers. That's got our black intellectuals wrapped around their hand. I'm going to expose every one of them biologically.
Yes, sir.
Whereas Louis Farrakhan has consistently, they didn't say he consistently lied. He has consistently attacked Jewish Americans and the Jewish faith, claiming Judaism is nothing more than a deceptive lie. That's not what he said.
Yes, sir.
Never said that.
Never said that. And the theological error promoted by Jews. We do talk about, you do have a theological error.
They do.
You say we the curse of Ham.
Right.
Correction.
That's a lie. That's an error. Come on. Yes, sir. Promoted by Jews and claiming that Israel and the Jews helped orchestrate 9/11. I'm going to show you.
Come on.
You keep coming. That's not a lie.
No, sir.
Some satanic Jews helped that.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Say that.
Oh, you done mess with Farrakhan's followers, brother.
Yes, sir.
Now, therefore, be it resolved that you all are going to hell. meaning them.
That's true. Or the rocket ship.
That the House of Representatives condemned Louis Farrakahn for promoting ideas that create animosity, anger towards Jewish Americans and the Jewish religion, and condemn all manifestations, expressions of racism, anti-Semitism, and ethnic or religious intolerance. They are setting Minister Farrakahn up as the black extremist.
Right.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
It's all of us.
They're getting ready to make black extremism a federal law.
I understand.
And Minister Farrakahn will be one of the first charged. Come on.
They charge us too.
Now, I'm going to wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Did you see all of this?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Let's go back to the Bible.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if this is a perfect fit with Jesus.
Come on.
In the book of Luke. Book of what?
Luke.
23rd chapter. Let's see if that attitude was around Jesus.
Come on.
This is after they arrested Jesus. And the whole multitude of them arose, Jews, and led him unto Pilate, Jesus. And they began to accuse him, saying, check this out now. I just read you an accusation resolution.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And they began to accuse him, saying, we found this fellow perverting the nation.
Come on.
And forbidding to give tribute to Caesar.
Wow. Caesar.
Saying that he himself is Christ a king.
Come on.
He is.
Yes, he was.
Come on.
Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The
sir.
Honorable Minister Louis Farrakahn is a Christ.
Yes, sir.
Christ means one anointed power.
That's it.
Crush
The
the
wicked.
wicked.
That's it.
Right.
Define it. That's it.
And look now, Pilate wasn't no dummy Trump.
Go ahead.
True.
That's why he won't tweet nothing about them.
That's right.
Go ahead, say that.
And Pilate asked him, saying, art thou the king of the Jews? And he answered him and said, thou said. Then said Pilate to the chief priests and to the people, I find no fault in this man. That's what he said.
Add it up.
But check this out. Here come what you heard in the resolution. Now they angry. And they were more fierce, saying he stirred up the people.
Come on. Come on.
Well, what did they say Minister Farrakahn did?
Stirred
up the people.
Add it up. Add it up. Come on.
Wait a minute. Is this really Farrakahn?
Come on.
Good question.
Come on.
Could it be that Minister Farrakahn is who we've been reading about
Come
all
on.
this time?
That's
Come
right.
on. Think about it.
They were the more fierce, saying he stirred up the people, teaching throughout all Jewry, beginning from Galilee to this place.
Neighborhood to neighborhood.
Let's go look at what stir up means.
Come on.
Stir it up.
Break it down.
Right? Stir up, rousing, exciting, or thrilling,
Yes, sir.
moving, active, bustling, or lively.
Come on.
A mental impulse, sensation, or feeling. Stirring up hope. A small movement, the best thing she could do was to pretend that her husband, whatever,
Doctor is stirring.
stare.
Right.
The verb, to move one's hands or and implement continuously or repeatedly through a liquid or other substance.
Right.
Number 2, to set up a, what is that word?
Tremulous.
Yes, sir.
Tremulous, fluttering,
Come
or
on.
irregular motion.
Right.
Number 3, what does that say?
To affect
Affect
strongly.
strongly, excite, to stir pity, to stir one's heart. Number 4,
Uh-oh.
To incite.
incite, instigate, or prompt.
That's,
Come on.
That's us.
Usually followed by to stir up
Great.
people to rebel.
Come on. Come on. Think about that.
That's right.
They made join
To
on.
move briskly.
Come on.
This is the one I was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good numbers, too.
That's it. We ain't never rebelled against you all.
No,
Come
sir.
on.
Sanhedrins.
Uh-oh.
Sanhedrins. Also called Great Sanhedrin, the highest council of the ancient Jews, consisting of 71 members.
71.
and exercising authority
Come on.
from about the 2nd century BC.
To now.
Sanhedrins in the New Testament, that Sanhedrin's trial of Jesus refers to the trial of Jesus before the Sanhedrin. A Jewish what?
Jewish.
Come
Come
on. Where
on.
did this resolution go? To the Judiciary Committee.
Right. Come on.
Who is Farrakahn?
Good question.
They know.
Following his arrest in Jerusalem and prior to his dispensation by Pontius Pilate, it is an event reported by all for the, what is his word?
Canonical.
The canonical gospel
Catholic.
of the New Testament, although John's gospel does not explicitly mention the Sanhedrin trial in this context.
Right.
Jesus is generally quiet. Like the minister, he ain't saying nothing.
Right.
Does not mount a defense and rarely responds to the accusation, but is condemned by the Jewish authorities when he will not deny that he is the Son of God. Minister Farrakahn has told him, I am the Son
Come on.
of the living God. Then he
That's
named
right.
him Elijah Muhammad.
That's
The Jewish leaders did take Jesus to Pontius Pilate, the governor of Roman Judea, and asked that he be tried for claiming to be the king of the Jews.
That's
Roman Judea.
Good teaching, good teaching.
Awesome teaching.
All praises due to us.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Excellent teaching, sir. Yes, sir. Come on.
Book of Revelations, chapter 2. Here's what you've seen. Jesus talking to the Jews.
Yes, sir.
In the book of Revelation, he said, I know thy works and tribulations and poverty. Look at what he said about them. But thou art rich. Oh, y'all rich.
Come on.
Very rich.
Teach.
You're powerful with your little money.
Come on. Come on.
For those who's moved by it.
Right.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. Jesus talking. And are not,
That's
but are the synagogue.
Of Satan.
Shaitan.
That's him.
I've been all in the synagogue today. But you ain't seen that. Look, I'd have you here forever.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
There they go.
Uh-oh.
There they go.
Ellison. Oh, you got Ellison up there.
Here is black people's Judases.
Come on. Come on.
All of these congresspersons denounced Minister Farrakhan in the last couple of weeks.
That's right.
Barbara Lee, California, up
Wow.
in the Bay Area. Absolutely shame. Now, we're going to leave the door open for them to repent.
That's right. That's right.
They are people. We don't like it. We're going to get at them.
Right.
Cuz going to get at Cuz. Congressman Andre Carson. Really, brother?
Wow.
Congressman Greg Meeks, New York.
Yes, sir.
Congressman Keith Ellison. He used to be in the nation.
Yes, sir.
Right.
We got pictures of him
Save
selling
paper.
final call.
That's right. That's right.
Gotcha.
That's right. Beat me for it. That's right.
True.
Exposed, brother.
Congressman Danny Davis out of Chicago. He was praising Minister Farrakhan 2 weeks ago.
Come
Now
on.
he's saying crucify him.
That's right. That's right. Exposed him.
Where were you?
Oh, brother. Y'all.
Man.
Let me close with these few verses. Now I'm going to take you to the Quran.
Come
Yes,
on.
sir.
Brothers and sisters, I'm going to show you in our book. In the Holy Quran, it talks about, in Surah 2, I think it's section 8, it talks about the degeneration of the Jews or Israelites.
Right.
They have always been a hard-headed people.
Always stiff-necked.
And God have sent them one prophet after the next, and they refuse to follow the revelation. They rather follow a book they wrote.
Come on, that time. Come on, brother.
So look at what the Quran says about these Jews who won't follow the word of God. Surah 2, verse 65. And indeed, you know those among you who violated the Sabbath. So we said to them, be as apes. Despise and hate it. Be as apes.
Right.
You got to know the character of an ape.
Come on, come on, come on.
An ape wants everything to bow down.
Right.
An ape is an uncongenial animal.
Right.
An ape will take its own feces and throw it at you.
That's right.
Come on.
Territorial. Yes, sir.
An ape is uncontrollably emotional.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You mean a man just criticize y'all? Y'all get all out of the way. This is the Quran. We were taught that some Caucasian people tried to graft themselves back into originals.
That's right.
I'm going to show you some of the missing books of the Bible where that's admitted. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Surah 5, verse 57. O you who believe, take not for friends those who take your religion as a mockery. Right.
Yes,
And a sport. From among those who were given the book before you, and the disbeliever, and keep your duty to Allah if you are believers.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
And when you call to prayer, they take it as a mockery and a sport. That is because they are a people who understand not. This is talking about Jewish people.
That's right.
Say, O people of the book, do you find fault with us for all except that we believe in Allah? Is that why you're mad at the nation? Because we believe in Allah and in that which has been revealed to us and that which was revealed before, while most of you are transgressors? Say, shall I inform you of those worse than this in retribution from Allah? They are those whom Allah has cursed. Whom Allah has what?
Cursed.
And upon whom he brought his wrath. And of whom he made apes and swine.
Come on.
And served the devil. Brothers and sisters, go get a gorilla.
Come on.
And shave him.
Just like that cracker. Just like that cracker. Just like that cracker.
We didn't come up with the term, I just be a monkey's uncle.
Come on.
That's a white idiot.
Come on. That's right. Say that. That's right.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, bro.
Don't they say I just be a monkey's
uncle.
uncle? We don't say that.
No, sir.
They are very kind to monkeys and apes.
Right.
Except us, who they think is a monkey and an ape.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Could it be that they know this was them, so they're trying to relegate that to us?
Right.
Come on. Reverse psychology. Yes, sir.
These are in a worse plight and further astray from the straight path.
Uh-oh.
And when they come to you, they say, we believe. And surely they come in unbelief. And they go forth in it. And Allah knows best what they conceal.
Yes, sir.
Haven't we been showing you what they've been concealing?
Yes, sir.
And thou seest many of them vying one with another in sin. I'm going to show you, Mr. Weinstein, how they vie with each other in sin and transgression. I'm going to show you the amount of Jewish rabbis in New York who was arrested this past year for pedophilia.
Pedophilia.
But you ain't hearing nothing about it.
Come on.
And they're vowing illegal gains. Certainly evil is that which they do. Wow. Good God Almighty. Why do not the rabbis and the doctors of law prohibit them from their sinful utterance and devouring unlawful gains? Why won't you talk about your wicked Jew?
That's right.
Yes.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Certainly evil are the works they do.
My God.
And the Jews say, the hand of Allah is tied up. Their hand, their own hand. He disperses as he pleases. And that which has been revealed to thee from that Lord will certainly make many of them increase in inordinance and disbelief. And we have cast among them enmity and hatred to the day of the resurrection. You're in that day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on.
For
The
sure.
resurrection of the dead, black, brown, and red people.
That's right.
We're coming out of a dead mental state.
That's
We're
right.
coming out of being shackled by Jews who want to lie and make us believe that ain't no Jews wicked.
Come on. Come on.
There's some wicked Jews.
Yes, sir.
Let no man deceive you, 2 Thessalonians. By any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God. Rabbi Moses Momende. Or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Come on now.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. I close. Come on, guys. I close. Rabbi, this is who you hate.
It's our Trinity.
Come on.
You hate this man for coming in sinful.
Yes, sir. Come on.
You hate him that he raised a God.
Man, that's right.
This man.
That's
Yes,
right, sir.
Yes,
Who
sir.
put his spirit in this
That's
man.
right. That's right. No
Look,
mistake.
they could be of mercy for you. Minister Farrakahn is merciful.
Yes, sir.
He's a very man of integrity.
That's right, sir.
He said, come and show me where I'm wrong, but you won't do it. You believe in what CBS, NBC said.
That's right.
I warn you in the name of God. If you hurt Brother Farrakahn,
Tear this country up. Tear it up. They won't be able to walk and talk.
I warn you.
Come on. Come on.
You killed your last black leader. That's
right.
when you killed Martin Luther King.
Come on. Come on, brother
The
minister.
hood ain't gonna take it.
No, sir. That's right.
No, sir. We are told you will only kill 300 of us.
That's right. That's it.
I volunteer my life.
Come on.
But our God will kill all of you.
That's right.
You good white people, you good Jews, come and meet with me.
Come on.
I'm passionate today, and I know that scares you because you got negrophobia.
Come on. Right.
Go ahead, tell us.
You got strong fear because you believe that we one day gonna do to you what you did to us. Miss us with that.
That's right.
Come
It's not our
on.
nature.
You'll be better under our rule.
Right. Perfect.
You even yourself wonder, why do black people keep taking crap from us?
That's right.
We got a tender
The
heart
heart. That is
toward
it.
you. But
But
we mean as hell toward each other.
Right.
But the minister is changing our heart.
Yes, he
In
is.
the nation, we're beginning to become kinder to each other. We have to practice kindness. Oh, leave Brother Farrakahn alone. I say today, hands off Farrakahn.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, brother. As I greet you in Christ, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
Have a seat real quick. Brothers and sisters, y'all okay?
Yes, sir.
Was you well fed? Is that
Yes, sir.
You're
Yes,
not
sir.